Hello and welcome to Spring Commander Forge Alliance. This is Setons Clutch, the greatest map of all real-time strategy. So for all players either playing StarCraft, where you were deceived by false marketing, and players working on new video games, new RTSs, you should definitely play this. This is about as good as it gets, and hopefully this replay supports that claim. Here we got Mega, always very interesting builds from him. Speed this up. Going first there, a whole bunch of Ephesians with the ACU, and actually his plan is going to be 6 engineers and a transport, and then very quick tech to air. It's a very unusual, but of course when you're playing Rock you have some creativity. You can do some early builds, really low mass extractor builds, heavy power builds, using those rocks as early mass. Also we got Emperor, as well as Battle Mage and Cymic on his side. So perhaps some players haven't really seen too much of before. The other side, however, has Berg, a very good player, Seraphim. Maybe not known for his middle play, but definitely one of the better players in this game. Boomer has probably a few thousand naval games here playing on the opposite rock. He's getting those rocks pretty quick. And here, about minute 2, about 4 minutes, we should see these islands be taken over. Johnny Hewlin going very early Navy. It's going to be interesting. A naval rush from Johnny. And in the back, Da Vinci is going to be taking on Cymic. So I really hope this sound isn't too much humming. Should be an improvement, hopefully. But if there is humming, let me know. Emperor now getting to the middle with the ACU, the engineer for Berg, getting quite a bit of early mass, about 2,000. That's going to be killed. Unfortunately for Berg, but they did the job. So he's meeting each other. And now we got the drop from Mega. Actually, early on, I'll slow this down. Mega with a couple engineers and his transport, instead of taking the island or dropping somebody's base, he's going to the middle. You see the plan is actually he's going to try to steal some of this mass. So you see them shooting at each other. And that's pretty ridiculous. A lot of the middle players have all that middle mass. You gotta remember there's 16,000 mass. Also early transport here from Battle Mage. Also a very strange direction. Looks like he's going along the sides here. Not going after the island. Looks like Boomer also not going after the island, but Boomer attacking with some Tech 1 bombers. Battle Mage a little slow taking his mass extractors. So put a whole bunch into this transport. So both Battle Mage and Mega with crazy drops, and still 3 engineers out of 4 alive. Berg getting robbed here. Looking at the information for Berg, 4,200. So out of 16,000, that's not too much. Meanwhile, Mega is also, he's cut up to Berg. He's at 43. He's got so much mass. He's getting from the middle, still reclaiming. Yeah, so that's a really good move from Mega. It's going to get huge eco. Maybe a little more scouting from the bottom side. It looks like there's plenty of scouts. And here we got a Tech 1 bomber from Boomer. Killed a whole bunch of engineers. Really nice bomber. It's nice to see Setons players embracing early bomber strats. Haven't really seen too much of that in the past, but it really makes things interesting. Looks like Boomer is going to take his island, plus a drop coming in. And in the middle of Berg, quite low on health. Coming out with 4 kills. And Mega also with a drop, a couple NGs. No, that's just a empty transport. And this will be a successful drop. Looks like some artillery in there. And these engineers really taking their time, taking their mass extractors. It's a little unfortunate. Still a single engineer left, and after 6 minutes, see the islands are going to be taken by the respective rocks, and total reclaim 7,900 for Mega, definitely the most. Berg got a total of 4,200, and Emperor got about 1,000. Still perhaps a little chance of this one. Berg is going to be forced into the water. And this successful drop is going to keep on denying Mask Extractors. It's good stuff from Boomer against Battle Mage, but this is the drop we missed. One along the side. This is that early, very early drop from Battle Mage. He's got a secret base going on behind Boomer's base. See Boomer here, his radar just out of range. Got pretty good eco though. Also Da Vinci doesn't even have a radar. But there's a huge base getting built up by Battle Mage behind enemy lines. It's going to be very interesting. Meanwhile, Battle Mage has some major problems of his own he's got to deal with. In the middle now we got Berg at 16 kills. A drop coming in from, it's a ghetto from Mega. That could cause some damage. And torpedo bombers, ghetto plus torpedo bombers. So Mega definitely going after Berg, trying to force him into the water to finish him off with a torpedo bomber. But one thing about ghettos, they don't target the ACU. The priority is to hit things first, so that's unfortunate. And here comes a cruiser. That was a Tech 2 rush from Johnny, and that's a very timely cruiser going into the middle. Very powerful weapon. Extremely good onto air, and of course those very long range cruise missiles. See Johnny with that massive range Tech 2 Mask Extractors most likely will be taken out. Wonder if that's going to show up in the mic. Some sprinklers outside. Also a little surprising, a torpedo boat. Torpedo boat's a direct counter to submarines, and when you're facing EAF, you're not going to see submarines too much. So it's a little strange. Destroyers would be much better for Johnny. More drops coming in from Boomer. And I was seeing the beginnings of a navy for Battle Mage. And another cruiser, so multiple cruisers now for Johnny. Meanwhile, Mega here with a drop is going to get a secret naval base going. And this still has not been found out. A total of 6 land factories, a whole bunch of flag to counter Tech-2 gunships. Tech-2 gunships usually very good countering the secret bases, and a whole bunch of RD. That's going to do a lot of damage once it finally rolls out. The bottom side has still no clue that bad things are going on. Here coming up number 10. Meanwhile, Berg doing a lot of damage with support from this navy. Usually kills the cruiser. Taking out this Tech 2 Mask Extractor, big loss. And a stream of Tech 1 rolling through under his base, under at Tech 2 making blazes, which should put an end to all this artillery. And here come torpedo bombers. Mega using his Tech 2 air. He has a whole bunch. He's got Tech 2 power as well. But he really needs some TMD here quick, although that cruiser is not dead. Another cruiser coming in, however, and really good air support from Boomer, and that's going to put Mega in quite a bit of trouble. If he cannot use his torpedo bombers to counter the cruiser can just shoot him all day long. He's going to have to wait for his... actually, this is a significant navy now getting built up. 5 Tech 1 naval factories. And here's the assault. Boomer is now going to realize he's got major problems behind his base. This is what he's seeing. He's lost radar. He's got a stream of units coming in. Big base intelligence with the front defenses. Those will stop some of the progress, but multiple mask tractors lost. Didn't see Manta coming in. Replacing this massive stream. Tech 2 point defenses from Boomer. It's also a nice counter to Tech 1. But already major losses, so this means he's not going to be attacking. And of course, police outside, but that's not going to help Boomer too much. Meanwhile, Mega also in quite a bit of trouble, trying to use torpedo bombers to counter the cruisers. And Johnny here with a cruiser and multiple cruisers plus a shield. And once EAF Navy gets a shield on their cruisers, it's extremely difficult to beat with air, and now Coopers as well. But of course, here come the frigates. And this is where the Coopers are really not going to help. Instead of all those Coopers, 1 or 2 destroyers would be huge for Johnny. Johnny uses Tech 2 gunships. And a destroyer with air support wipe out all that Tech 1 Navy, no problem. And of course, within reason. Also, we are seeing ASF. ASF coming in is going to try to prevent the gunships from killing off the frigates. In terms of ASF, both players here, Da Vinci is making ASF, but still has no Tech 2 power, which means he's power stalling like crazy. You want to get multiple Tech 2 powers before you make ASF because it's quite expensive. Here we see multiple Tech 2 powers for Samek. He's got just enough power for the ASF that he's making. Mega with an assault, Tech 1. Tech 1 on Tech 1 battle doesn't look like Boomer is going to have enough. Here, this 3-kill cruiser. So we see a total of 10 naval factories, one of them Tech 2. For Mega, massive Tech 1 naval spam. They did have a very good eco. That's going to put an end to this Johnny Human Tech 2 Navy. These Coopers completely useless. Also some torpedo bombers from Samek in support. Berg in the middle, Tech 2 point defenses and cruise missiles on the ACU. Which means it's going to give problems. We see dead mask tractors for Emperor. Emperor coming in with a Tech 2 assault, so there's a whole bunch of blazes. We're on into a Tech 2 point defenses. Tech 1 blazes is really good for going on water, but they're not really good at health and damage. Bit of a waste for this unit. We're seeing torpedo bombers for John, trying to throw up all his frigates, but there's too many. Also torpedo bombers for Mega, but Da Vinci helping out his allies, even though he's completely power stalling. He's playing for his team. He's got plenty of ASF to support Johnny, but Johnny needs quite a bit of support. Samek also coming in. He's going to join the air fight. And this right here is still alive. You see multiple mass tractors dead for Da Vinci. Looks like finally Boomer is going to take care of the secret base in the back. This is the remnants of Battle Mage's forces, and take out another Tech 2 mass tractor. And it's really not looking good for Johnny. Johnny low on health. Shooting back and around these frigates. Frigates should never be underestimated. They do become obsolete once it gets into the destroyer stage. But even in that case, they're still kind of useful. But when it's frigates facing cruisers, frigates will always win. Or Coopers. A whole bunch of Tech 2 gunships now for Mega. Berg going Tech 3 under a whole bunch of separate shields, so no problems for Berg. And some Tech 2 black. Going to get under a shield. That's not something you want to attack with gunships, so some Tech 2 bombers for Mega. Boomer has taken care of his problem in the back with some reclaim for his troubles. Meanwhile, Mega, multiple Tech 2 now has got resource allocation, plenty of power, and a massive torpedo bomber spam. And that means he's pretty much one Navy, and with all those torpedo bombers, he will be able to help Battle Mage in his battle against the Cybern Boomer. Cybern, of course, very vulnerable against torpedo bombers because they have no shields. Something that should always be kept in mind. Berg now going with Tech 3 power. Coming up minute 20. And now this is what Johnny had against Mega about 5 minutes ago. Shielded EAF Navy with cruisers. But now Mega having the exact same weapon. Get a bunch of torpedo bombers, and that's going to mean Johnny's base is in quite a bit of trouble. An ASF battle. I know it's nice to have an ASF battle over your allies' cruisers, but that's not what Simek's doing. He's going to do it over Johnny's head. Berg now going for a chicken here, coming up minute 21. Building up pretty quick. Berg, total of 18,000 reclaimed. He's got about plus 7 mass. Plenty of power. And yeah, this is a cruiser shield spam from Mega. Once you win Navy with EF, you might as well go for that. Great combination. They reach really deep into land, plus you have very good anti-air. Looks like an assault, a whole bunch of Tech 1 bombers going to try to attack the build capacity of Battle Mage. Stop his naval production. A lot of dead engineers. The big use of Tech 1 bombers looks like a bit of an overkill there. There goes John Machino. Looks like a snipe by Mega. Perhaps hit by a bunch of these cruisers. Surprised it didn't run. When you got a Navy facing you like that, yeah, you probably want to run. But he didn't, so now it's a 4 versus 3. Berg receives the base, and that's going to be very nice because he's going to use all that mass. He just finished the chicken here, 22 minutes chicken for Berg. It doesn't look like there's too many counters on the top side. You see Mega helping with the Harvey spam, but Harveys are not going to be able to counter the chicken. You've seen Emperor running away. And looks like a bunch of tech dudes left in support of the chicken plus these cruisers from Boomer. It looks like the beach plus the middle completely exposed, but it actually might be a good idea to attack Mega here. Mega on a transport. He's just going to leave this area. He's not going to take a chance. But it's a choice for Berg. He can either attack the beach or he can attack Mega. If he attacks the beach, that means complete naval domination for Boomer. Boomer with a successful drop. Not enough protection there for Battle Mage. And here is Mega. He's got cruise missiles with Tech 3 ACU. And that's basically a rapid fire cruise missile launcher. And you can see the range on those missiles. You can hit all these mass ejectors. That's exactly what he's doing. It's going to be promised for Da Vinci. The chicken meanwhile destroys 350 kills. Support a whole bunch of artillery. After this one starts to fire. Next 3 gunships from the Silent. Not going to be very good. Getting all this flat. Very beginning. 7 minutes flat. Maybe this base for Battle Mage is going to be absolutely devastating. Investigations from Boomer. He's following up the chicken. Emperor still running through the water. More drops. And a drop from Boomer directly to base. You change this now. Running a little further. Chicken running to the base. 7 kills. Mega 24 kills. See all these dead mass characters. Mega now moving his Navy to the middle to attack Berg. Berg meanwhile 102 kills. The GC has just now been completed by Silent. It's very important to scout that Berg can and actually wow, NCU on a transport just got out of there. Yeah, Battle Mage just getting out of there. I mean, he keeps on flying. Looks like Emperor tried to get out, but he got hit by some ASF. So a little late with that transport. But Battle Mage, yeah, he's flying. Meanwhile, Mega, Tech 3 ACU getting a base in between all the enemy bases on the other side. And he's got cruise missiles, and now he's got perfect position. You can see he can hit so many mask extractors, every single mask extractor in Da Vinci's base. Whole bunch of mask extractors in Boomer's base, and they're just flying. And he's got an ally there with him too. This is very weird to see two FACs just sort of coming in to hang out. And here the GC successfully kills the chicken, nearly dies. However, nice chunk of mass now for Silent. Cyber Navy for Boomer completes the annihilation of this base for Battle Mage. The Battle Mage is going to rebuild now on enemy territory, so shields now for Mega. Tech 3 gunships. Da Vinci going to take 3 into air. This is going to prevent any kind of threat. Tech 1 point defenses. Nice. And against Tech 2 point defenses. And Mega and Battle Mage is not going to work very well. The GC puts an end to the walking destroyers until at least some of them. And now battleships from Mega here, minute 28. Berg, Tech 3 with the missile launcher as well, just like Mega. So you might choose to get a little closer, take some shots. Mega now with 80 kills, got so many kills with those cruise missiles. And looking at Da Vinci's base, so many dead mask extractors. That was a Tech 3. Here's a Team B just a little late. And Da Vinci absolutely devastated. He's got +4 mass, no power. At this point you want to stop everything and rebuild your mass extractors. Deck 1. Here's shields for Seraphim for Berg, surviving, but having to deal with both Navy and Air. Da Vinci still with no mass, but some SF. He's going to use them to. He should be using them just to kill his army. At this point, it's really all up to Boomer to pull his team out. He's completely one Navy with a big help from Berg. He's got a spider coming in. That spider could be very bad for Battle Mage. And Battle Mage actually rebuilding Tech 2 power generators in enemy territory. That's just great. That's what you got to do when you get no more base. Surprisingly, these are still alive. 2 Tech 2 mass extractors. Here we got Battle Mage and Mega. Spider coming in there. There is a beat up transport for Mega. Battle Mage is running. Mega on 400 health for the transport. Just get out of range. Now they're running from water. Battle Mage also with a beat up transport. Crazy. This isn't feasible. This should be killed with this ASF. Surprisingly, that ASF is not in position to do anything. Both ACs make it to the water. Meanwhile, the chicken is going to kill this chip base. Second base for Battle Mage is dead. So Tech 3 Aeon. This Spectre was never killed. Now belongs to Mega. That's a nice Tech 3 transport. This is what you should put your ACU in. Not one of these beat up transports. Mega 89 kills. Whole bunch of cruisers. Whole bunch of cruisers from Boomer as well. Da Vinci still having major problems. Thought about this bug, but that's going to be a little while before he finishes that. Battleships, more battleships for Mega. He already has one in position shooting. That's going to put a lot of pain on his shields. Surprisingly, still holding out. So good defense from Berg. Berg, meanwhile, really far ahead, starting at chicken. So very forward-looking, build capacity from the bottom side. Berg should get mass. This mass travels instantly when you give it to an ally, and when you make a chicken in the back, it has to walk. So you win a lot of time by donating mass to somebody building chickens in a very good position. This is a very good position for a chicken. Also some flak there for Berg. Looks like Berg's base in quite a bit of trouble. Multiple battleships. Battleship, a lot of firepower. A couple of the spiders coming in from Boomer. Yeah, those shields are going to start dropping. As soon as those shields drop, it's just going to be devastation. Da Vinci's having major problems rebuilding his mass extractors. It's rather strange. So it's basically only Boomer with a base that's functional. You got spiders rolling through the middle. Berg getting hit by a GC. That's the second GC from Simon. That's a lot of very important moves for Berg. Power. Berg with the chicken, only about a third of the way done. Berg, of course. And overall, if people just listen to Berg, he never really says anything that's wrong. If they listen to him and pay attention, they become much better players. Many very good players learn from Berg. Another GC on its way for Samick. GC for Mega for protection from runtime nukes. Mega sitting in his pond. Battle Mage still hanging out together with his Navy. And this is basically it. The Berg's base. That's an interesting statement. Berg raging, and this is what I can understand how he's raging. He's halfway done with his chicken. He won't be able to finish it because his base is completely wiped out. His GC finally killed by Boomer. Gunships coming in. Spiders just sort of hanging out. getting hit by battleships. Donut started by Simic. Burke could try to reclaim some of these dead ships, but that might take a little long. Can't imagine his navy, his eco being too good. He's a +1 mass. At +1 mass, that's going to take a long time to build a chicken. See the cost of a chicken. You need 25,000 mass. So you need 12,500 seconds. Yeah, that's a lot of seconds with that type of mass output for Berg. Battle Mage getting back on dry land. So a really nice game, pretty even teams. Mega, very good play. Really don't see how bottom side can do much. We do have some Cybern ACUs, and when you're facing Cybern, always got to worry about teleporting quite a bit of power now for Boomer. But with this air domination, Donuts coming up. Mega, multiple nuclear launchers on their way. GCs, a lot of build capacity. And Mega actually with a shield in the water. This is not where you want to teleport to. You're not going to teleport in the water over here, not next to this navy. And we can see here Simic also in the water. So teleport probably not a good option either. So Boomer gotta do something with his navy or build something up. And looks like Berg finally just throws in the towel. It's without a base, you can't really do much. Looks like Da Vinci finally able to rebuild most of his mass extractors. And here comes a donut. It's going to be a very nice unit finishing this game. Whole bunch of strat bombers from Mega. Boomer is about to die. One more bomber. Looks like Berg left not with his full speed. We got a bit of a desync here at the end, but I'll just speed it up so it won't be much of an issue. It's gonna get a lot of kills. That's not good. Screw that up. 69 kills in the donut, and it looks like the last player alive is Da Vinci here in the water. A big torpedo bomber spam from Mega, so he's going to take care of the situation shortly. That's going to be a lot of kills. There goes Da Vinci, so 44-minute game for the even teams. Great play, I hope people enjoyed it.